Hi, I'm Richie Zarnicki, co-owner of Crane Marketing Firm, and we have a case study, a 1-month case study where we brought 35 contractor leads for a crane service company, and we'll dive into the numbers, we'll go into the strategies of what worked. But before we do, a little bit about us. I actually come from the crane industry. Before COVID, I worked for a crane dealer for a few years. And now my business partner, Mackenzie, and I, we specialize specifically in the crane service industry and crane rental and also crane dealers as well by driving qualified contractors to their sales team. And we track and measure results using CallRail and integrating with their CRMs. So every month and throughout the year, you can see the numbers for clarity on where leads are coming from, where results are producing the best returns. So let's go into it. In November of 2024, a crane company reached out to us with a good-sized fleet, telling us that they were seeing a lot of inconsistency with their marketing and not receiving a lot of phone calls and just not really sure where their results were coming from. So we decided to create a 2-month trial, and 35 leads came in the first month. We can't disclose their sales numbers, but we can just share projections through a best case and a worst case scenario, through high and low end. So you can see here, there were a few phone calls that we did here. Quote is 1,700 on average. Other leads that came in, they were for bigger projects. So we came up with a hypothetical number. So you can see from a high end and a low end with revenue and close rate staying at the same. You can see they were all in with a 6K investment, ranging numbers there. And then you can see their ROI from there. And then below, you can see a quick email from the team letting us know that we did a great job and we were happy that we provided solid results and they were going to move forward with us. So now we're going to go into how we track all new qualified contractors who show interest in a quote or your services. So to start, there's a 12-month rental request that came in. It's from a crane rental, which was from a Google ad. It shows you the keyword, and you can see it was 165-ton RT for 12 months. The next one was a 500-ton rental request, which you can see from, this is an overview of what an email looks like in real time after they give you a phone call. And then you can see a 350-ton rental request, also the keyword crane service near me. And there's some details there that show you about that call. And then you can see more about the tower crane rental request, where at the very bottom, it shows you more like the keyword that was searched. And then as we continue to scroll down, you can see more, for example, the HVAC units that do inquire from Google ad. And then there's a description there. So in summary, this is basically how we track and measure results. And this could also be integrated into your CRM as well. So diving more into how this works exactly, it all starts with setting up call and form tracking to know what's currently working and not working, and how do we measure results from here. Setting up the website and structuring the Google My Business correctly. Having the right campaigns in place for Google ads, and we'll dive into that in just a second. And then having high quality videos on your website to separate you from the competition. So first, with call and form tracking, it's important to set it up right away and know where most of your calls are coming from for new leads. Is it Google My Business? Is it organic? Are you running ads? How do we measure so far? Most crane companies don't do this. The next is most crane companies don't prioritize their web presence and Google My Business because they've had a bad experience in the past and they never really track to measure results in the first place. So structuring the website is really important. Not only that, but setting the right keywords aside from crane service compared to bare rental with crane rental inquiries, showing your fleet, explaining your services exactly, locations that you serve, and answering any additional questions on your website to guide contractors into basically giving you a chance for a quote. And then next with Google My Business is you want to select the right category. If you're a crane service, select the category as crane service. If you are a bare rental agency, select crane rental agency. Those two shifts right there are going to make sure you populate in front of the right contractors. And then of course, add photos, explain where you serve thoroughly in the Google My Business. Same with the services, list them thoroughly, and then just build up reviews. Moving forward to Google ads now, a lot of crane companies have bad experiences because they've tried to just go really low into Google ads, but you need at least a minimum of 1,500 to actually get quality results. We have clients who are preferring the 500 to 750 range a month, but they're going to stay within the 5 to 10 leads per month because you need more data for Google to know who is the perfect contractor for you. And the best ways to use Google ads is search ads and PMax, which is a combination of Google My Business, search, and display in YouTube. Google Guarantee isn't there yet for crane companies, so it's worth noting down in the future. And then moving forward, looking at video production, highly recommend having a video guy or a drone guy come in and take some photos and videos every now and then, and use those videos on your website. You'll be able to stand out from competition and give the contractors a visual of what it's like working with you, with the operators, the team, the fleet, even on job sites. For more information, or if you want to learn more about us, please go to our website, cranemarketer.com. Feel free to email me, Richie, R-I-C-H-I-E, at cranemarketer.com. We're happy to send you any data or further information for you to make a better decision based on the growth of your company, adding more cranes in fleet, and anything else. So thank you for watching this far. Take care.